Hey man, what's good? It's your boy Dark man back at it again. We on What Is Mine. Today we got a big producer in the underground, man. Yuneylae, man. Underrated producer of the dark trap sound, man.
I already know what the fuck poppin' dog, what's going on.
Shit, chilling, man. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, man. Shit, man. Fresh out the hospital. Got 3 days ago. I'm just good. Healthy as hell, drinking a lot of water. Keep my pH up.
Yeah,
Chilling, man.
always, man. Health is well. I first said you were one of the pioneer of like the dark trap song. Would you give yourself that title?
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure, for sure. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man. For the people that don't know you yet, can you explain them like cuz I'm pretty sure a lot of people heard about you but they might not have
Mm-hmm.
like being able to put a face on the name or the face on the music. So can you tell
Thanks.
them a little bit who you are actually?
Man, I go by YL, man. I'm from Atlanta, Southside, Clayco, man. I'm a big ass producer. I produce for Nutso, I produce for Alicia G, I produce for NPA Nino, I produce for the whole YSL. Hey, this is big as it get right here.
Yeah, man. So how long you been calling yourself a producer?
I've been calling myself a producer goddamn since shit. Probably since I was like what 15, but I ain't really take it serious. I probably got like 16, 17 years old when I could really get out of school and really had time to really got down and do what I had to do.
Okay, oh, yeah, I feel you. I feel you. But when I say how much time is like how much time do you call yourself a producer as like you selling beats to people and you actually like making it a business, you know?
So really full time, all day, all day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm selling beats goddamn in my sleep. Selling beats in my sleep.
Yeah. How much time do you feel like you're spending behind the computer?
I'm on the computer like as soon as I wake up and till I fall asleep, probably about like 15, 16 hours out the day.
Damn.
I barely sleep.
That's dedication, man.
Nah, for real. I probably only get like 3 hours of sleep messing around with this producer shit. Man, I really be locked in for
Yeah. And you feel like it's only in that aspect that you're able to focus or like you are someone that's more focused like that in real life? Because a lot of people, they're not able to like lock in on different things, but they got this one thing that they're able to like, yo, that's my world. I'm able to focus fully on that.
facts, facts. I'm most definitely able to focus just like that. Just wake up, get straight to it. Get straight to it. Nothing else. I don't need nothing else. All I need is my keyboard and my computer. That's it.
Right, right, right. So you say you grew up in the south side of Atlanta, right?
Southside of Atlanta and Clayco. Yep.
Yeah. And how could you like describe you growing up there? How did like the whole vibe it shape you and made you the man that you are today?
Sure, man. Clayco, I wouldn't say it's the hood. I wouldn't even say it's the suburb, man. You got a little mix of here and there. You got some good folks and you got, some not so good folks. You got people that's out here, selling cakes and you got people out here selling dope. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's just whatever got inside you on, you're gonna be in that mix. And me coming up on the south side of Clayco, sure, it started off gravy as a kid, but coming up, growing up, just being around all these older kids around me and stuff. Like I was probably in like sixth grade, hanging around folks that was in 12th grade, folks that was out of school, folks that dropped out of school. You know what I'm saying? Getting
Hmm.
money however they could, and that shit influenced me to got down, jump out there and do what I had to do to get some money. You know what I'm saying? My father wasn't around the whole time. You know what I'm saying? With my mom and dad having a divorce, I ain't have no big father to point me to the direction I really needed to be. You know what I'm saying? My mama got ain't tried, but you know what I'm saying? I can't say, she ain't tried hard enough, but she did her part. But you know what I'm saying? You gonna listen to you regardless. And I
Yeah.
jumped out there and shoot, we call it Plinko Jurassic Park, man. It's dinosaurs out here, like this shit crazy. It get wild out here for sure, for sure. But what made me the man today was for sure Plinko. Like if I had a chance to change it and turn my life back around, I really wouldn't, because I actually like what I am right now. Because I feel like if I didn't go through the stuff I go through, I wouldn't be as smart as I am now. I wouldn't be as wise as I am now.
Yeah. That's part of like your journey basically.
Facts. I probably wouldn't even be touching the piano. I'd probably be somewhere, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Shh, for real.
yeah. And with all that, did you still have a musical background? Like, do you remember your mom or older people playing some type of music
Yeah,
around
yeah.
you?
All the time. I remember my goddamn daddy was a heavy goddamn T.I. fan. So I grew up on hella T.I. I grew up on Hot Boys. I grew up on a lot of music, and my uncle was in the music industry himself. He did rap, he did gospel rap. You know, he in and out the streets too at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And he was my biggest influence. So me hanging around him, I'm just picking up the vibe from him. I probably wouldn't even touch the piano if it really wasn't him. I remember goddamn, I was probably like 11, 10 years old, and he made beats too. He was in the kitchen, goddamn, at our old spot. I was probably like 7, 8 years old. I used to just grow up watching him just making beats inside the kitchen. He used to have an ugly little computer, goddamn, making all types of crazy beats and stuff. And I just wanted to be a part of it. And I'm glad he actually showed me that way. Because that music really helped me get where I am now. It really helped me focus mentally.
Yeah. And he was doing beats on FL, or FL didn't exist back then?
I was doing beats on FL back then. It was probably FL 8, like Fruity Loops 8. Like back then.
Yeah.
Back then. Hell yeah. Those was the time.
Yeah. And you thought about taking that shit as a career? Or for you it was always like, it's music, but it's part of the family. It's just an activity that I like to do.
Facts. Like, it started off like that, like the beginning. I ain't really take it serious as a career. Probably till I met Nutso. I always wanted to take it serious as a career, but I never really had the faith and like the encouragement and the push to do it. But when I met Nutso, and Nutso really began to push in. So if it went for Nutso for sure. But I had the family, you know, instinct in me, you know, keep it pushing. But hang around with Nutso showed me the ropes and showed me how to really got to stay down and keep my mind focused and keep doing this and stay down. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's hard. And I see that you was rapping too. You have the project Who is YL. The volume 2 is on your YouTube.
Yeah.
Did you actually first think about rapping? Because most people they think about rapping before producing.
Oh God, it's funny you said that. Most people don't even really go that far. Yes. What really helped me want to decide to make beats, I wanted to rap. But I was young, I couldn't afford the beats. You know, back then, you know, I couldn't afford spending $20 on the beat. I was just a kid, you know. I was in middle school, so I was like, shoot, my uncle did teach me how to make beats. I need to learn how to make my own beats, and maybe I got you know what I'm saying, progress that way, and I did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It took time, but shit happened. Yeah. Sure. I always wanted to be a rapper, but now it's like I'm one foot in, one foot out. I really love the producer scene more because I get to lay back and chill. At my spot, just do my own thing instead of just being in front of everybody's face. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm really a laid back person. I ain't the type of person to be in somebody's face and just turn up all the time. You know what I'm saying? Even though I got a good energy and I love partying and all that, but I'm really like a low key, like to myself type of person. So to be in my own zone, just like this and just be able to produce like this by myself, mind, you know, undistracted. That's my type of element.
Yeah, I feel you on that. And do you remember the exact moment where you decided to, okay, rapping might not be for me, or I just don't want to go the rapper route and I just want to focus fully on the producing? Was there a moment, or it just came over time where you just stopped rapping?
It was a moment, man. I was young. My family wasn't really pushing me like that. I really want to say I had a fan base, but I had people that was fucking with my music, you know, just because it was me. They really weren't fucking with my music because it was fine. They were fucking with music because it was me. And I ain't feel like, you know, I mean, that's cool and all, but I really want people to actually listen to my music, you know, feel how I feel about it. So I kind of like faded off that shit, and I went straight producing for a while. I kind of like gave up my hope for rapping and shit, but lately I started back rapping, like dropping songs and shit, posting, eating it up, running up the plays, running up the likes, sharing them, telling people listen to this, oh, Uney's fire, Uney this, that. So it's like folks now, they give me my flowers and all that. And I'm happy as fuck about that shit. I wouldn't say it's never too late to get somebody their flowers, but at the same time, it's always good to feel like you appreciate it.
Yeah, that's real.
So that's what made me really go to like producing more. Cause I felt like I'm more so, you know, appreciated with producing music. And now everybody's catching up to me rapping and they're saying like, oh, you can do both. You need to, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still kind of one foot in, one foot out. But for sure, producing is my thing.
Yeah. And just to get done with that, you ever think about coming back fully as a rapper, or just start dropping more consistently?
Hell yeah, I do. Cause like I said, Nutso pushed me. He hear my music. He trying to executive produce my next tape. My next tape, I'm more so probably finna drop. I'm not too sure if I drop this year, but
Mm.
more so I'm really trying to work on my image, like put my face out there. I'm trying to put music videos out there. Tell the music videos, like I'm really trying to at least get at least 20 music videos before this year ends, because I really want to push my image, let you folks see who I am. They hear who I am,
Mhm.
and they, you know what I'm saying, they hear how I sound, but let you folks see the real, see how I really, kick it out here.
Yeah. When you say
So
YouTube video, you mean your name, like the song that you produce as a music video, or just use rapping or making music as a music video?
me rapping as a music video, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I could just random song I probably recorded, and you know what I'm saying, I just shot a music video to it. And shoot, I do want to shoot music videos to like beats I make. You know what I'm saying? It'll probably be like a whole beat in the background, but it'll just be me. It'll look like a music video, but I'm not rapping at all. Just me kicking shit in my beats, just based on the beat vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like I really want to start a trend like that. Like start a way for producers to start shooting their own videos to their own beats. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah,
ain't
yeah,
really got to rap to it. It's your beat. You know what I'm saying? Just vibe out with the beat.
yeah.
I want to start that trend.
Yeah. Just pitching an idea like that. One thing that could be dope is like you make a beat, then you take like I don't know, like young people that would just want to get into acting, and you like do
Facts.
a little movie and shit, like with
Oh
like
God,
action movie. They got music in the background. You're able
I
because
always wanted to.
sometimes the beats you think about something that will fit in the movie. Now you just have to.
Facts. Facts. That's something I always wanted to get into, especially with the acting and my music in the background. Like,
Oh yeah,
I ain't saying I'm a good actor, but I love to act for real. For real. I got a whole character. Like, I'm a whole character myself. I'm goofy as hell. I bring it out. I show people like the other side of me. Like, I can really got play around with some shit like that.
yeah. You say you started producing at like around 15, 16, right?
Facts.
And what's the biggest difference you will see in your progression from back then to now?
From back then to now, sure, the biggest progression, I'll probably say my sound. Because back then, producing at that time, just coming up, I was making beats trying to sound like everybody else. Now it's like I got my own sound. I got people trying to sound like me now. You know what I'm saying? So I really say the progression would be my sound. Like I finally found my sound. I finally found my wave. I finally found me. You know what I'm saying? I finally found the sound that fits me. So I'd probably say the sound. Other than that, shoot, just the faith. I got more faith than I had back then. Back then it was just a game to me. Now it's like I take this serious. Like I really believe I can do this. Back then I felt like I could do it, but now I feel like I'm really destined to do this. So my mindset wise, the sound and the ambition for it, the push for it, those are the biggest things.
When we type your name Yuneylae on YouTube, we see a lot of people they start doing like Yuneylae type beat, with your name in it. Do you
Sad.
remember like your reaction or how you felt the first time that you seen, oh shit, people start really want to sound like me?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I think I wish I remember the producer's name. I think his name is Aura 2K. He's like him, another producer named Splashman. Those two produce a lot of my type beats and they be on point. And I'm not that type of person to hate and be like, y'all need to stop doing this. I really get real love from that. I really appreciate that because it's like, damn, folks noticing I got a sound, folks noticing I got a wave. That shit like really means a lot to me. Like from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate all that. I'm never the type of person to say, you know what I'm saying, these folks can never be another me. Or you know what I'm saying? Sure, if anything, I want you to be better than me. But I love the fact that folks can, take their time and try to make a unit type beat. You know what I'm saying? Like appreciate that I do got a sound. Help push that I do got a sound.
Yeah. At first, used the term dark trap beat, but do you actually have a name for that? That horror movie type sound.
I got a few names. I got graveyard type beats. I got nightmare type beats. I got paranormal type beats. I got witchcraft type beats. Them type of sounds, like all those type of vibes, like they come into my dark trap. Like I got, like I said, I'm a whole character. Like aliens, zombies, goddamn cemeteries, witches, Dracula, vampires, all that Halloween, weird, crazy, scary type stuff. Shoot, paranormal activity type stuff. I combine all that in one beat. Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger type beat. I put all that stuff in my beats. Like, I don't know. That's my favorite time of the year. That's my favorite type of sound. Like,
Yeah.
nothing gets me jumping more hyper than some dark trap, some shit like that. For real.
Yeah. And I was wondering if you like horror movie, because I see the scream mask you got in the background.
Oh hell yeah! Oh hell yeah! That's my guy right there. I got a Jason man hanging up. He's up in the ceiling. You probably can't see him, but hell yeah, I love him. I still want to be a Chucky dog to this day. Hey.
Do you sometimes listen to like old movies or just horror movie to like get inspiration for the samples?
All the time. My favorite, like I said, my favorite movies to watch is horror movies. My favorite probably scary movie. I don't know if you probably heard of it, but it's something like it's a movie called Wrong Turn.
I never.
It's a crazy movie, but they be eating people. They be eating people. People come in the movie, they be eating people. It be stuff like kind of like I like that gruesome stuff. I ain't no crazy dark person, you know, I don't know all that, but it be those type of vibes. Like me watching Halloween, Michael Myers, or me watching, you know, Scream, shoot, you know what I'm saying? Crazy and wild, like vibes like that. I can watch one of the movies and be like, all right, I'm finna go and make a beat. I can watch Annabelle. Okay, I'm finna make a beat after this. This shit just gave me a vibe. I'm finna make something dark. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell yeah, shit like that. Movies like them give me inspiration.
Yeah, that's hard. And do you remember how you come up with that sound, or it kind of developed over time?
I actually felt like I did come up with that sound, but I think I leveled up when I started messing with Nutso, when I pushed up on Nutso, and he taught me, because Nutso made real dark beats, like dark beats. My dark beats was probably back then, they were dark, but they wasn't too dark as they is now. Like now they just dark as shit. But messing around with Nutso, when he taught me, you know, the sounds and the melodies and the drums and shit, it really like, I picked up game from him and added something game he gave to me and put it in my sound and made a whole new genre to this shit. Like he got the nightmare dark, but everybody know I got that paranormal shit. Like I got that shoot your soul out your body type of shit. Like like for real, I got that. Like I got ghostly type beats. He probably got the funeral nightmare type beats. I got that. Shoot, okay, it went from a funeral, now the body coming out the ground. I got back from the dead type beats. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I evolved from him. Luckily, like I said, if it wasn't for Nutso, I probably wouldn't be where I'm at to this day. I appreciate him majorly.
Yeah, he produced too.
Yeah, he produced and rap. Yeah. I just got on the phone with him before I got on here. He was cooking it up, making some shit. Inspired me to make some more shit.
Yeah, that's hard. How did you actually met him? And like, when did you met him in your timeline of like producing career?
I met Nutso back in like 2018, 2019. Just trying to get some weed, trying to buy that shit up. Man, his brother Mayhem, shout out to Mayhem too. He got some good projects coming out. His brother Mayhem got some shit with Kodak Black and Future on the way, like, and he got some shit with Lil Durk out. Like his brother's popping for sure. Shout out to Mayhem, but. Yeah, I pulled up on Nutso trying to get some weed, and so happened got my boy got down Mayhem, I had that shit, you know, shot with him. I'm finna get ready to go back to my spot, got down, go buy that shit up. Nigga Nutso like, shit, you got nothing going on? I'm like, shit, nah. He like, shit, gotta stay here, man. Let's make some beats. Let's work. I'm like, shit, man. You know, I always want to work with him too, and I was already sending beats to him, trying to get him to hop on something. He hopped on a beat before, but it was like I really wanted to work with him. So for him to got there really want to work with me. That shit was like a handshake. Like, I appreciate the opportunity, but you ain't finna, you know what I'm saying? You ain't finna forget this. This shit finna go down in history. We finna make something pop. And damn sure we did. He'll even tell somebody in the heartbeat, like, me and Yuneylae came up with this dark sound, and that's damn sure right. Damn sure right.
Yeah. You remember the first song that y'all actually did?
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it. The first song we actually did, it came out on his not first mixtape. He had like multiple mixtapes before that, but I think his mixtape that really started pushing his sound more was a mixtape called Nightmares, and I got a song on there called Woulda Coulda, and that was his. I think that's when he was going by Thug like Nutso.
Yeah.
and he dropped a song called Watercolor, and I produced that shit. It wasn't no dark beat, but that beat was hard as fuck. That beat was hard as fuck. Hell yeah.
And seeing him and other artists, how did that shit push you to can like better your craft over time?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Man, like my favorite person to work with now though, to this day is like I said, that female we were just talking about, my girl Alicia G. That's my dog. She's like my main motivation for this shit now too. Like she called me every day. She just text me. I can't really, but she just texts me and shit. And I know she probably checking on me, on my life. That's just her. But for sure, like she pushed me to death. I'm talking to come to making beats, challenging me to make different beats. Cause I'm always making dark beats. I got a little ambient, a little slow and smooth and shit, but she been pushing me to try this sound out, try this sound out, learn how to sample this. You know what I'm saying? So she really like pushing me to be a producer. You know what I'm saying? Not just stuck in one lane, in one genre. Like she really trying to branch me out, and that's really been branching me and making me a better producer every day. Her pushing me, not so pushing me too, but Alicia, that push right there, that push right there is like what's really been getting me out there, like really getting me out the box. I really appreciate her too. So shout out to Alicia G.
For sure. And you remember the first song that y'all actually did that where you didn't like you went out of your usual style?
Out of my usual style. For
Yeah.
her, the first song, okay. The first song me and her got is called Witchcraft.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. The song that we did that probably made me step out the box with me. It's unreleased. It's unreleased. I can't even count. It's unreleased.
But that's out though.
Mm-hmm. Yup. Man, it's a song that me and her got called Witchcraft. That sound is different though. Like I said, witchcraft type of beats, like it be them type of beats. Like she brought out a whole another dark side of me, like on some spell casting dark type shit. Like it's like I feel like when me and Nuts are together, it's like it's like how can I describe that? It's like
Jason Freddy type shit.
Jason and Freddy. Yeah, me and Nuts are Jason and Freddy, but me and Alicia, it's like I'm Chucky, and she's got name, the other white girl used to hang around.
What's her name? Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Tiffany.
Tiffany, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that, like me and her connect, like just like that, like real tight. Yeah. Facts.
You fuck with working with different artists, or you like to lock in with like a few artists, but really be able to focus on their song?
Thanks.
Rather than work with like a lot of different artists. Producer got different type of like way of working and shit.
Facts. And it's good you point that out, because I didn't even notice it myself till a lot of other artists I pointed it out to myself. Like they'll tell me like, damn, you so picky, you only work with like certain artists and shit. And that is me. I'm really picky who I work with, because I really am strong on who gonna kill this beat. I don't care how hard you is, and I don't care how hard that beat is. If y'all can't compliment each other, I don't want you on the beat. You know what I'm saying? Not saying you trash or this beat ain't meant for you. It's just saying I'm trying to start a connection. I'm really trying to make something, shape, like make something work, make this really blow a little. You know what I'm saying? So my main go-tos as far as artists to work with is Alicia G and Nuts. So and I got another artist I've been working with lately. His name is Mo Trapper. I just dropped my first EP with him. I produced the whole album, and he rapping on all the beats. That's my first ever EP I ever dropped. So I got to shout out to Mo Trapper for sure for blessing me and giving me the chance to help push my sound out even more. Because now the sound went from, just the south side of, Atlanta and a little bit of South Carolina and a little California. Now it's like my sound is getting pushed in the DMV area. And that's where he hang out. That's his turf right there, the whole DMV. Like now I got DMV folks hitting me up for beats. DMV folks, giving me my flowers, like you the hardest. I've been hearing about you, but it's good that you touch bases down here, because now you can get more recognition. And like I said, I appreciate Mo Trapper for sure. He's part of Rich Slime with Slime Cito in them group, and he actually helped me get helped me get more in touch with Slime Cito. Yeah, Slime Cito got some bullshit on the way. So for sure, it's a lot going on in Uni right now. I really got a lot going on.
Yeah,
I'm proud of it. I ain't never thought I'd ever even get this far. There's plenty of times I thought I was gonna crash out and just quit and leave it alone, but it's a lot of good folks and good energy behind me. Or Trap or Nuts or Alicia G that just pushed me like, nah, keep going, keep going. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that for sure.
Yeah, we hope to see you do great, man. And you talk about expanding. I see you in the video. You was working with DTM. I think
Facts.
it's like from South
South
Carolina.
Carolina.
Yeah.
Yep. And he's been messing with me ever since. Probably I started locking in with Alicia G. Like he's been like one of her folks too, type shit.
Okay. Okay.
Like he's like me and his connection. It's like real crazy because that first time that video, that last interview we had, that was our first time linking, but we ain't had no good time, like no chance, like really to lock in, like make some beats and get to know each other. He just pushed up on me last month, and me and him together we was only together in the room making beats. We was on together for like 5-6 hours, and I swear to you not, we probably made like 16, 17 beats every day. Me and his connection and me and his style together is like unbeatable. It's a whole nother sound. I can't wait to get somebody like a good artist to hop on me and his beats. That'll bring a whole nother wave into the dark sound too.
Yeah, man. And can you tell people the difference with working with an artist where you have a connection with rather than just you send him the beat via email or some shit, then he just pop
Facts.
on it? What's the difference
The
for you?
difference between the connection is like, how can I say? When I actually get to know the artist personally, like when they actually in my circle, like I can actually consider them as a friend. Like we actually got a good connection. When I send them beats, I can. It sometimes won't even be a beat that they'll hop on, but I know them to the point that I know I can hear them on this type of beat. They might not be your sound, but I know you're gonna feel this because it's your vibe, and it end up. That's how me and Alicia G is like. Her sound, you know what I'm saying, really ain't more so that dark, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes I can just talk to her, just people vibe, people how she feeling, and I send it to her, and I just know she gonna rip it. And then I be damn probably like within a daytime span, she gonna send that song right back. And it'll be a whole nother hit. So the same way Nutso send that song back in an hour if he really fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? So working with people that you really got conditions with, the music come back faster and the music actually be a lot more hard because at the same time y'all got the same connection. Y'all know, you know each other, you know what I'm saying? So you can speak on stuff that he got going on and that you got going on and put all the emotion together into one song and put it in that beat. And you got yourself, you know what I'm saying, a song that you really can feel besides a song that just sounds good. So that's basically how it is with me. Like working with people that I actually know and connect with, I feel like instead of the song sounding good, I actually feel this song. You know what I'm saying? Besides me just sending out songs to different artists and you know what I'm saying? We ain't got no connection like that. So it's like, instead of me feeling this song, you know what I'm saying? It just sounds good. It might be, you might can feel it too, but at the same time, it's just like, I don't know you like that. So it's kind of like iffy. You know what I'm saying? I'm still iffy on what to send you like that because I ain't caught your vibe. You know what I'm saying? So it's better. It's real good to work with a person you got connections with. Like real, you know what I'm saying? You really miss with.
Yeah. I feel you on that. I definitely feel it. So you work with dope artists like Alicia G, not so, but what can another artist can do to get on your beats or just to work with you? Like you say he has to be genuine and you have to fuck with him, but what is something that an artist should have in his sound? What make you choose artists that you work with?
I'm not that type of person that's big on you gotta have a big following base or you gotta do a lot of numbers. You gotta have a lot of likes. I really mess with like it gotta be like on some real music. And I'm not big on cap rap either. I don't listen to no cap rap either. You gotta be a real person, man. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna want to meet you. You know what I'm saying? To see who you really is and see if we actually can connect and actually do this. Because if we actually blow up off this, I'm gonna have to meet you. So let's get to know each other and see what's really real. Because I don't want to blow up with you next thing you know, some shit come off the wall and I'm gonna be shocked because I'm like, damn, I never knew about this. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so really just like the work with me, just be yourself. That's all I look for. Just be yourself. Make some good music. Don't be capping about what you talking about, man. Don't be capping about what you talking about. You ain't gotta be the hardest. You ain't gotta be the best. If I see that you really, focused on this shit, like you really want to do this shit, you really down to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? You really, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna work with you. And that's how all my connections really came about. Like just seeing the grind, seeing the push, seeing that you do got a sound, your own sound. You ain't out here sounding like nobody else. I can tell if I can see that you're a real genuine, real person. I'm gonna show when I link with you and connect with you and see if we can get something going. Because everybody that I work with, music wise, it's not just music, it's friendship. Like it's really family. Like my even my mama know Nutso. My mama love the shit out of Nutso. Like my mama got in here, I'm on the phone Nutso. She like, oh Nutso, my boy, what's up, boy? What's up? What's up, blood? You know what I'm saying? Then you got dang Leisha, she be on the phone. Leisha come back, she got dang kick shit, got dang over here chilling shit. My mama showing her love too. Got dang pass her cups, got dang lifting and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like party mode. Got dang bring the Leisha, got dang on our vacations and shit. Like everybody I connect with is like real like family. It ain't no just like I'm just your producer and you're just my artist. Like nah, like we actually got real life connections. Like for sure. Yeah. So for me to work with a person, I gotta see the real you, basically. I gotta really focus.
Yeah, I feel you. And you talk about someone having like good music as one of your criteria. But what's your definition of good music?
My definition of good music, most people think good music is like, always gotta be like uplifting music, or most people think that it ain't gotta always be about like violent stuff. But me, good music is just like I said before, like you just being you rapping about you and your life, you know what I'm saying? Something I can relate to. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I'm out here goddamn chopping folks' heads off, putting folks on the plate like how nuts are we talking about, but you know what I'm saying? I just know that that's where bro come from. That's his sound and that's what bro got going, you know what I'm saying? So good music. Alicia G, like every song she puts out, it's really a feeling behind it. It's a meaning behind that song. It's a definition behind that song. Mm-hmm. That's good music. That's really the definition of good music. If I can listen to your music and I can feel what you feel, like I feel like I'm in your shoes, you know what I'm saying? Like, now he ain't got always be on no sad shit like on some Rod Wave. Like Rod Wave made good music. That's some, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it got me music I can feel, I can relate to, I can feel to it, I can get happy about it, I can get hyped. Like if I'm just mad as hell, I just play your song and I don't know where I'm over here like smiling as hell, like you know what I'm saying? Just jigging and shit. Yeah, good music is good energy, you know what I'm saying? So it's just based on the vibes, the feeling, and the energy of the song that can make it good music. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I wouldn't say like all songs is good music, but it can be that way. It just depends on what that listener is feeling. But for me, my definition of good music is just about if the song got a definition, if it got a feeling, and it got a vibe to it, and it got some good energy. That's good music to me.
Yeah, I feel you. It's gotta match the person that pretty much speak it.
Facts like that. The music gotta paint a picture. That's how I put it. Like when I make beats, that beat gotta paint a picture. Like that beat gotta give me an emotion. Like just how you're at an art museum and you look at this picture, somebody might tell you like what this picture make you think of. I want that out of my music and my beats. Like you listen to it, like what this beat made you feel. Like, how you think and then sometimes Alicia can like listen to like me and her cook up when she be over there like and I just be cooking up shit. She'll listen to the beat and she can tell exactly how I feel in the inside type shit. Cause when I make beats, it don't be based off like what I hear sometimes. Most of the time, like I can probably make beats of like just like I said, forgot and watch the movie and get inspiration. But most of the time I make beats to let off how I feel in the inside. It ain't always gotta be sad, it ain't always gotta be mad, it ain't always gotta be happy. But I'm just I'm expressing myself through the music.
Yeah.
And when I get people to actually listen to the beats I make and they can pinpoint exactly how I feel if I listen to the beat that I'm making, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man, that's good. What do you actually listen to on the daily? Because I actually never asked producer that, but what do you listen to on the daily? Because I feel like producer might not want to listen to like too much other people music, like more than rapper, because they don't want to have like, you don't want to listen to certain type of beat. Then after that, you go and make that because
that same beat. Oh God, my vibe is really it may shock some people. I don't know if you heard of this female artist. She goes like she's actually a woman. She's grown, but her name is Erykah Badu.
Yeah, I heard about her.
I listen to a lot of Erykah Badu. I listen to a lot of Side Baby. Side Baby is a big part when it comes to me, like really on the rap side. I love the rapper Side Baby. He's like that man's the GOAT. I can listen to Side Baby and mimic all his lyrics all day without even listening to the song. So Erykah Badu, Side Baby. Let me see. I do listen to a lot of Alicia G and Nuts for sure. But like outside, you know, like what I really listen to, be some Erykah Badu, some Side Baby, some NBA YoungBoy, some Young Thug. I listen to some jazz every now and then. I listen to some country every now and then. You know what I'm saying? My vibe should be how I'm feeling throughout the day. But for sure, I always will. I love soul. Soul on top of everything. I can listen to soul all day.
Oh, damn. And what genre do you plan on expanding to as far as like beats?
Besides this dark sound, the genre I really want to expand to,
Yeah.
I still want to stay in the hip hop and R&B side, but I'm not so far in R&B. But I do want to progress more in that because I love the art of a person with a voice. And it's this rapper that female rapper that I'm messing with now. And I just started like really getting a connection with. Her name is Chloe Clo. I think her name is spelled XLOVCLO. Her name is Chloe. She just did a song with this rapper named Cash Domino. But I know she's from the DMV area too, and she got dumb talent. She got this voice. She got the voice of an angel. Like for real, like I listen to her songs, and her songs get me emotionally hyped. Like I really want to pursue my sound in that type of area, like what she has, because it's like more so like R&B, but it's not really too R&B. It's just really on some flow, like trippy, angelic type sound. It's really crazy though. She has her own wave. I can't describe it. Shawty's like her own genre. Like I really just want to push myself into like that type of side. Like just network with the singers. That's I probably say get on that side of genre. Like just, you know, I don't work with everybody that can rap. I feel like I done heard every flow, every bar in the world when it comes to rap. And I want to jump into the smooth lane. You know, I want to jump to the smooth genre. You know, that type of era.
Yeah, it opened a lot more door in my opinion, because rap could be saturated already. Yeah, and you ever think about like doing R&B yourself?
As far as like me singing or like me making a beat?
You
me singing? I ain't gonna lie, I always want to you know, do a little song. Do a little Neo, little Chris Brown in the studio, but I ain't got the voice like that. My voice high pitched, but I can't carry no note like that. I need dumb auto tune for that. I need a little T-Pain on me. Little T-Pain, but yeah, I actually really love to. It's some songs I probably can make about females. I got a lot of stories I can probably tell about females and the bond and relationship, the love feeling and all that. You know, I got a lot of vibes I can probably push out there like that. So that'd be something I actually would love, you know, jumping into.
Yeah. I feel like it could be good because if people just hear most of you beat, they might think that you're a crazy ass person. Like you said at the beginning, like you said you like horror movies, but people might just hear you beat, they be like, yo, this guy must like live in the dark type shit, not come out. Just
that's what they think. That's exactly what they think. Most people I come into, they like, I thought you was this crazy person. I mean, I do wear a lot of all black all the time. People think I'm gothic too. People think I'm antichrist. Like, like for real though. But it just be the vibes. Man. I just black is my favorite color, and the emotion behind I get from black, you know, the color black. I really don't get that dark emotion. I really get like myself. Like I'm just condemned to myself. I'm myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in my own bubble. When I wear all black, I just feel like nobody can get in my bubble. Nobody can fuck with me. Type shit. Like
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? I just feel like that. It don't feel like a dark engine. Like nobody can fuck with me. I'm a stab. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. It just feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just in my own area. You know what I'm saying? I'm to myself. I blend in.
Yeah. And you ever thought about coming out with a producer tape?
Yes. Like I mentioned, I'm coming out with a producer tape that I'm producing like nothing. I'm producing the whole tape. It's gonna be. I started off I started off, networking with a whole lot of artists, trying to see who I was going to branch off and put on the tape. But as far as what it's looking like, and as far as with my approval, I really want nothing but the females to take over, because there's a lot of dudes taking over this genre, this plug genre, the genre that, we're in and all this stuff. But I really want to see the females shine. I love seeing the females shine. And I noticed that working with my dog, my ace, my sister, my family, Alicia G. There ain't nothing like seeing a female, pop up shit. It's a different vibe, When you come up making beats, it's always gonna be, that a dude is always gonna be, because there's hella, dude rappers out, hella male rappers out here, and they taking over the game.
Yeah.
There's not many females that's really taking over the game. The last female I think that probably came over and took over the game is probably like Nicki Minaj and
Cardi B.
But you got, the city girls and you got Doja Cat now. But it's like, it's still you can't even just name too many females off the real back to back. You can name a lot of dude rappers back to back. You can't name a lot of females. And that's why I want to help push. That's why I want to help again push these females out here, because these females be having something to say too. You know what I'm saying? And and most of these females, when I be telling that, they be like, it means a lot coming from a dude himself saying it. And I actually do feel that way. I ain't, females got something to say too. And it ain't, what I'm saying? And Alicia be hopping on beats and ain't on no, I'm popping pussy or shit like that. She be on some real shit, like really saying some real shit. And I'm like, females actually got something to say too. It ain't always got to be like how people be saying male rappers come on songs and they talk about shooting the club up, or I'm about to hit it. But you got some rappers that can rap about real stuff, that goes on in their life. And then you got some females that probably rap about popping pussy, or I ran off on this nigga, or this nigga if he ain't got no money, I ain't fuck with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you got some females that can rap some real shit too. And that's what I'm really trying to push over. This producer tape that I'm coming out with, show gonna be nothing but females. Well, I can name probably like 5 or 6 females. I'm probably for sure having on the tape. Like I said, Alicia G for sure, number one and only. I got Woo the Savage. She's another female artist out of Atlanta.
Yeah, I heard.
I got Safari Glow. She's an upcoming female artist. I'm pushing the mess out of her. She gonna go crazy. She's straight out of Chicago. So you can picture the vibes out of that.
Yeah.
You got this girl. Her name is she go by Queen Huncho. Mm-hmm. She got another name, but I just started like really working with her. She's a goat to herself. She just did a show out here in Atlanta in Flophouse. She just had a big, huge, goddamn. Boy, they turned up. But so that's number 4. The 5th one I got, her name is India Mills, straight out of the, Las Vegas, got in California type side, that area. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She pretty as hell too, and she can talk some crazy shit on these dark beats. Like she be Ryan. So that's number 5. And I got another female rapper she come from the DMV. I mean, not DMV. She come from Detroit. But she stay out in Cali too. Her name is Shibo. That's that was like my man. That first female artist I really worked with, Shibo. And she was the first one that really came to me, bread ready. You talking about trying to shop, like, then give me this beat. I was bullshitting with her for 2 days straight. She bugging my phone, bagging my deal, like, nigga, you gonna send the beat away? I got money ready. Like, come on, nigga, stop playing. So I salute Shibo for sure. That was the first female I ever, had some shit with. So for sure, them female rappers, Shibo, Alicia G, India Mill, Safari Glow, Woo the Savage, and Queen Huncho. Them 6 right there, like probably like main female. Oh yeah, and X and Chloe. X Love Chloe. Yeah, Chloe. I'm gonna get that name right. I'm gonna click messing up my name. She probably gonna cut me out, but yeah, Chloe for sure. Her for sure. Like them seven females, they finna go crazy. They finna go crazy on this shit. So this probably gonna be like the biggest summer EP project ever. Especially for these females, they got a lot of shit they want to pop during the summer. This tape finna pop during the summer.
Yeah, man, that's hard, man. I think you're the first one to actually do this shit. And you said you work with one that's come from Chicago, another one that's from Las Vegas. So it really helped expanding your brand and their brand too, because it's international. And you said like they have some shit to say, but was that gonna be like your first producer tape?
First producer tape.
Yeah. I think I never seen someone say that, like actually gonna do it. Do you have a name on it?
Not yet. but it's in the works. But for sure, if I do name it, I don't know. We're gonna stay tuned on that one. But for sure, when you see a Uni project and there's a whole lot of talented females on there, you know that's that tape, and that's gonna be the first tape I'm probably gonna drop this year, and the only tape I probably am gonna drop this year. Like, I'm really more so working with the females. I've been working with more females than dudes lately. Like, just trying to get females to shine. It's about that time. We need another female artist in the game that's gonna really make this shit pop, really take this shit to the next level. And I believe for sure, that anybody I'm really working with, Alicia G gonna be that one.
Hell yeah, man. Shout out to all of them, man. We all need to hit and this shit. And the question I wanted to ask, you said you went through a lot of shit with the female and shit like that. So I guess, would you call yourself an emotional person?
Oh, hell yeah, man. I'm a whole Pisces out here. I'm sensitive in here. I be deep in my emotions, deep in my feelings every day. I'm talking about every time I be doing a breakdown and just, but I ain't gonna do it. I'm just a strong person. I just let it out on the beat. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm emotional as hell, man.
Yeah.
Alicia know. She knows sometimes she gotta call me just to get my mind right. Like, that's one person out of everybody I'm really clicked up with that know I'm emotional as hell. And she deal with it.
Yeah. At least you're honest about that. Like, a lot of people gonna say like, hey, no, fuck that. I don't care about everything. But they be
I'm
going
tough in
through
hell, man. I ain't worried about all that type shit. No. I'm that real person. I'm gonna keep 100. Like, hey, it's times when I break down. Like, I just came out of the hospital. I was in the hospital for 4 days straight because I had kidney failure for the second time.
Shit.
I got a bad kidney and shit. So
Okay.
being in that hospital, going through that anxiety, I've been high like every day of my life, every moment of my life. And you talking about like I ain't been sober in years. So to be in a hospital 4 days straight, no weed, no smoke, no nothing. You talking about anxiety coming in? I was just trapped in a room. I can't move. All I can do is just sit in the bed and lay down and watch news all day because I ain't got no real cable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got nobody to see. Nobody come by to come see me.
Nobody brought you the laptop?
No, nobody brought me the laptop, man. That would have been the best friend in the world to have that laptop.
Yeah.
Man, I'm talking about, it was depressing as hell. So, goddamn, best believe I cried them whole 4 days too. On some real shit, I cried them whole 4 days, but I was happy as hell I came out. That's what I was saying, bro. I need to talk about, a lot of stuff because me coming out of the hospital last Sunday, it helped me realize the real from the fake. It helped me realize who was really here, and who was really trying to be here for the benefit of just having me around. You know what I'm saying? Instead of having people that really appreciate, you know what I'm saying? You got people that appreciate you here, and you got people that act like they appreciate you here just to keep you around. So when you blow up, you'll still be in reach to pick up the phone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That type shit. I realized, you know what I'm saying? Like, people that was really hitting me up, make sure I was good. And when I got out, people was making sure I wasn't doing what I was doing to bring me back in the hospital. And the main person, like I said, I could talk about her for days. Alicia G, main person. You know what I'm saying? I'm always thinking I'm about to pull me up a cup of some lean or something. I'm about to pop a perk or something. Nah, here go her. Like, nah, you don't need to do that. You're going to be right back in the hospital. You tripping. Drink some water, sit down, lay down, worry about your health. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't even put myself in the hospital. She was the main reason I went to the hospital because I really felt like something wrong. And I'm glad I did. It turned out it was my kidney. So she a big part in my life, for real. Like I said, I realized the real and I realized who was, you know what I'm saying, fake. Like, just being gone from that time and being sober-minded to the point that I'm in reality. Because when you high, you know what I'm saying, you really stun reality like that. You know what I'm saying? When you sober, you really in reality. Like, everything reality hitting you. So you really focus. You thinking with your mind instead of, thinking with the THC. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I be thinking with the THC so much that I'm a naturally, you know what I'm saying, happy person. I'm naturally a person that's gonna, you know what I'm saying, be that gullible person. You know what I'm saying? I'm always goofy, so I'm always gonna be. I'm just that friendly ass person. You know what I'm saying? But when you come back to reality, sober, you come back to your real self, and you know the real you. You know your real morals, you know your standards, you know what you stand on. And you just, like I said, you just learn the real and you learn the fake. It's a lot of faith that I really thought I could really consider in my circle. And like I said, Out of everybody I tried to get by to come check up on me, I thought that was gonna check up on me. Not many people that I thought that could really count on check up on me. They really act like they didn't care. It was only like a less than a handful that act like they cared. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that time away really made me pay attention to life and pay attention to my health and pay attention to like what's really going on and who really helping me and who really deserve, my attention, deserve to get these beats, deserve me to help push them, deserve me for me. You know what I'm saying? So show that time in that hospital really buckled me down and made me stronger, made my mindset even stronger.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we first of all we hope your health situation gets better over time and shit. But
Thanks.
are you someone that like just gonna link it with the music? But once you was going through that, when you came back home, did you felt like doing music, or you felt like yeah, I'm trying to push that shit to the side and focus on my real life? Because some people they can really make music or make their craft or whatever they were doing when
Oh
their
God.
mind is not right.
Thanks. When I got home, first thing I did was just jump back in the studio. Uh, I felt like that's where I belong. Like I really appreciate it. Being gone so long really made me appreciate why I do this. You know what I'm saying? Being away from that computer, you know what I'm saying? Being away from this keyboard and this laptop really made me appreciate why, what I'm saying, this is in front of me. Why I got to this point. Because it could have been worse. I probably wouldn't even been able to ever come back home. You know what I'm saying? So that that really that made me come to this computer even quicker type shit. It was a feeling like I just wanted to come back home and just lay back and just chill for a while, put the music to the side. But when I came home, I felt like it made me realize life is short. So it made me realize you better take advantage of everything you can while you can. You know what I'm saying? Take care of your health too at the same time, 100%. But make sure you take advantage of your time while it's here. You know what I'm saying? And that for sure made me like, as soon as I got home, like, all right, I'm home. All right, let's take the shower. Let's watch this hospital nursery goddamn smell off me.
Yeah.
And let's goddamn jump into some beats. Let's fire this shit up. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to it. Life is too short to sit here and mope around. I could have never been back. You know what I'm saying? And I'm back and I'm happy. And I'm going harder than ever.
Yeah. You was right back into it, like straight on.
Right back into it. Straight back into it. Straight back into it. As soon as I got home, I'm sending beats to Alicia. I'm sending beats out. I'm sending them out, letting everybody know I'm home. Everybody giving me blessings. Happy as hell I'm home too. So sure. Yeah. It was worth it. It was worth it. I needed that time. I needed that time to sit down to learn the real me. Cause before I wasn't too happy with myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just mental wise, like I ain't really like myself like that. I ain't really learned to love myself like that. I love what I did as far as music, but you talking about like as far as me like looking in the mirror and like saying I'm proud of me, looking in the mirror and saying, oh, you did this, or you work, you doing this, or you know what I'm saying? I wasn't too happy with myself because I had feelings like I said, to me just too friendly. I felt like I had too many people in my circle that didn't belong. I felt like stuff that I was doing wasn't right. I felt like the vibes I was feeling, vibes I'm giving my family, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't right. It felt like I needed some time to be away from everybody to learn to appreciate what I got more. And so that for sure, like I really needed that time.
Yeah, man. We hope to keep seeing you strive, man. We wish you the best with that. And from all the shit that you actually like face, even with this situation, but in your life in general, what is the biggest lesson that you got from all those situations that you still apply to this day?
The biggest lesson that I still apply to this day. Number one, never give up. Two, goddamn, take advantage of every minute, every second you got. Three, love everybody that show real love to you. Don't think with your heart all the time. Cause me, I got a big ass heart. I always just think with my heart. Sometimes my heart put me in badass situations. Put me in badass, circles, environments and shit. Put me in a badass mix. Now I'm thinking with my head more. I'm really using my head more. You know what I'm saying? I'm really focused for real, for real. It ain't nothing stronger than your body than your mind. That's something I really live to. Ain't nothing stronger than your mindset. If your mind's strong, everything else strong. Everything else strong. You know what I'm saying? Your heart can be strong too, but don't think with your heart all the time. Like I said, I used to think with my heart and use my heart so much. I forgot how to use my brain. Real shit. Forgot how to use my brain. Forgot that shit was even done. And my goddamn, I'm thinking my heart 100%, but now it's like that's just one thing I just really show like nothing stronger than your mind. Your mental health ain't right. What is you here for? Like, what is your purpose? If you don't know your purpose, you need to find out what it is. Cause without that, you weak yourself. You may be strong as hell, you know, big muscle that, you know what I'm saying? Got their abs out and all that, but if your mind ain't strong, you weak as hell. You weak. So for sure, something that I live by to this day. Focus on your mental health. Focus on your mental health. Never give up. Appreciate who here. Show loyalty to the people that show loyalty to you. Stand on what you stand on.
Real shit, man. Real shit. I feel like they're gonna be able to listen to that and really apply that shit to their life, because that shit speak volume actually. Especially with the shit that you just told before. And
Thanks.
what's the reaction from people that's around you as far as your career and everything that's going on? You know, you say Alicia G, she keep pushing you to like do better and she see the progress and everything. But let's talk about like your family, like your mom or like your people around you. What do they say about your career?
Man, everybody in my family think I'm already lit. They think I'm already rich, man. My mama goddamn come out here begging for money all the damn time. Goddamn, let me get this, let me get that. You know what I'm saying? I got my daddy thinking I'm up. Like, shoot, why you ain't dropping no more songs? Cause my daddy, like, he big on me as an artist. You know I make beats, but he big on me as an artist because he love listening to me. So my
Yeah.
daddy, you know what I'm saying? He pushing me to keep rapping and keep dropping music. My mama, she, you know what I'm saying? She pushing me to make beats even more because she love coming out here and vibing out with me sometimes, you know what I'm saying, whenever she can. My sister, for sure, is a big push in the music. My little sister, she only like 23. She's a big push in my music. Whenever I drop, whether it's beats or a song, or if it's somebody else's song and I made the beat, she's gonna put it on her page and push it out too. You know what I'm saying? My uncle that did music, he loved pushing me to death. He be trying to book me for shows to come rap at some shows, you know what I'm saying? Then I got my cousin, he's a videographer slash photographer. His name is Jalen Flame. He trying to take photos of me, trying to get some professional photos of me, trying to shoot footage of me and shit. You know what I'm saying? So my family is here for sure, for sure. My family ain't the type of family, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they ain't studying none of this music shit. Like, nah, they with this shit too. They push me too. When I first began though, like when I was 15, like I said, I had no push. They really wasn't all for it. They thought, you know, I wasn't gonna make it that far. They thought, you know what I'm saying, like I wasn't gonna take it as serious. You know what I'm saying? They looked at it like it was just a game for me. They thought I took it as a game. You know what I'm saying? So like back then when I used to make beats, you know what I'm saying? They used to play around like they used to come around like, oh, you ain't gonna make it, or you ain't doing nothing. But they used to look at me like I'd be like, oh, I made a beat. They're like, oh, okay, you know, back there, you know, that's cool. But then they seeing the progression, seeing and hearing the progression and what's going on, and seeing what, you know what I'm saying, who I'm bringing around and who my circle is, and find out that I'm hanging around a lot of music. The music is all the way around me. They seeing that, they starting to really take it serious as I am now. And I'm appreciating that for sure. I appreciate that for sure, because that's something I always wanted for my family from the beginning. I wish they was like that from the beginning. I'd probably been better than what I am today, but hey, you can't rush time. Everything happens for a purpose. You know what I'm saying? That was probably meant for me to go through so I can be able to take it serious now. You know what I'm saying? So for sure, my family here for this music shit, for sure. They got my back for sure.
Yeah, man. You got a good ass circle around you. Well surrounded.
Yeah. I think I probably like performed my first show when I was probably like 18. My mama was the first one to book that show. My mama booked my first 2 performances. So I was only 19 years old doing the Who Is YL tape.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my mom been riding since the beginning.
For sure. Shout out to Mom Duke.
Shout out my dudes.
And yeah, talking about like good circle, you told me before the interview you working on a label right now.
Hmm.
High as fuck
Man,
record.
yes, for sure, man. That's my label. That's my label. It started off. The name came from my uncle, not my uncle, my cousin. My cousin, he go by YSLJ. He passed away like 3 years ago though, but he was a part of YSL Records. He was under Young Thug. He was gonna be the next thing blowing. The
Mm-hmm.
next thing blowing. He had an album that he was finna drop. It was gonna be called High as Fuck. And I was finna have a few productions on that tape. But me and his vibes, every time me and my cousin linked up, we was always smoking, just bad to bad, just naturally high as fuck, like just fried out our damn minds. And it turned out to be a lifestyle, like type of shit, like how young stoner life is a lifestyle. Like you got a stoner lifestyle, like YSL, young stoner lifestyle. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Our lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? Just like that. I got many ties with YSL. Shoot, that's family too. And I was like, shit, I'm gonna keep, what my cousin was pushing. You know what I'm saying? My cousin was gonna come out with High as Fuck. Instead of just making that an album or making that a song, this shit gonna be forever stuck on me. This is gonna be the label that I'm pushing, High as Fuck. Raised Real, High as Fuck. Raised Real is the label that my family got. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm affiliated with, Raised Real. I got two double R's on my hand. You probably can't see it. You got that because of the camera, but I got two. I got a tattoo of two double R's that mean Raised Real. That's the label of the family. But my label, for sure, High as Fuck, came from my cousin Jet that passed away in YSL Records. Pushing where he started, and I'm gonna finish where he started it. This shit like more than the word, more than the sentence. This shit is a lifestyle. Like
Mm-hmm.
as you see, you just like when you first met, like you can tell I was a stoner, like for sure. Like that's just how I get away with problems. That's how I used to get away with stress. That's how I used to feel like when I used to just want to goddamn, like I said, my mental health wasn't right. I used to have like little suicidal moments. I used to have moments I ain't, wasn't, like I said, I wasn't happy with myself. Every time I just want to leave the earth, you know what I'm saying? But to keep me from doing that, keep me, to myself, keep me mellow and keep me stuck still, just being high as fuck, go out there, go spark one. You know what I'm saying? Not even saying to go out there and smoke your life away, but me smoking is like me meditate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm going out and I'm meditating. I'm probably outside. Probably, it look like I'm talking to myself, but I'm probably just talking to God. I'm praying at the same time while I'm smoking. You know what I'm saying? Just wishing and hoping for better days, hoping and praying for a better week. You know what I'm saying? And that was just me high for just me being high. Just feel like I'm stuck. I'm taking a trip to the spiritual world. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to learn my inner spirit, trying to learn my inner self, trying to have my conversation and have a real relationship with God Himself. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, high as fuck, like it ain't gotta be just high as fuck on weed or high as fuck, like I'm in the sky. Like high as fuck, like people know that they used to call me Big Bird, and the word Big Bird, like people think it's Elm Street, but Big Bird is like I
Oh,
used to go with that. The high, like the big bird, like the flyest bird in the sky, like no fly zone. Like I'm the biggest bird, like no other bird can fly in this way. I'm way above them. They probably flying in the sky. I'm probably flying in outer space. Like I'm in my own zone. I'm in my own area. I'm closer to God than probably anybody is. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying I'm a big Jesus, crazy. I'm a
yeah,
strong
yeah, yeah.
Christian or anything, but it's just saying like I'm in my own wave. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the sky. I'm always in the sky. I'm always high. I'm always trying to lift somebody's emotions up high. I'm always trying to boost somebody up when they
Mm-hmm.
feeling down. You know what I'm saying? I'm high as fuck off life. I'm high as fuck off weed. I'm high as fuck off the spirit. I'm high as fuck off my soul. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just my meaning of high as fuck. Like it's more than just smoking and stoning and shit. It's like real deal. Like literally high as fuck. It started off with just being called Big Bird, but now it's like, the biggest bird in the sky. And now it's like shit, I'm really just high as fuck. Like nobody really up here like that.
Yeah,
Nobody's up here kicking shit with me like that. Like this just me. You know what I'm saying? High as fuck.
yeah.
They on cloud 9, I'm on cloud 92. You feel me? Like nobody's up here like that.
Right.
I'm on the top of the ladder. The ladder may stop at 9, but I somehow figure out a way how to fly, and I just went way above what I thought I was. I'm way above the charts. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. It's uplifting. That's what high for me. Uplift to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
how I feel about it.
Shit. That's real shit. Like even with the meaning behind it, rest in peace to your cousin. But the whole story behind that, yeah, I feel like it's gonna be big. And is it a label for producer only, or like just really a record label for rapper, artist, vocalist?
Rappers and artists. It's a record label for rappers and artists.
Yeah. And would you ever
Mm-hmm.
plan on like taking young producer with you to like work with them and like help them better their craft and shit?
I probably name about 3 or 4 big, not big producers, but 3 or 4 producers that I really fuck with. Uh, Splash Main, Sammy B, uh, Aura 2K, and I don't want to leave nobody out, but really just everybody that fuck with me. But the main producer that I really want to take with me is producer named Splash Man.
Mm-hmm.
SPLASHMANE, Splash Man. He's a GOAT. He's a GOAT for sure. Oh yeah, my boy Maciel too. It's a lot, but Splash Man for sure, for sure. Rapper I want to take with me, Nisha G.
Yeah, real shit, man. So there's a question that I always ask on my show and shit to my guests. First of all, what do you aim for in this music shit?
Something I really aim for in music, something I really want to accomplish.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying, uh, not saying I want to be the best producer in the world, because there's always gonna be somebody out there. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have your moment, and somebody else gonna have their moment. But I want to plat. I want to go platinum. I want a Grammy. I want to be able. If I don't get a chance to get that, my main goal out of everything, besides all that big, plaques and goals and all that shit, that can come later. I really would appreciate that, but me, my main goal is just to push my sound, like my wave, my type of beats. Like I don't want to just hear them just on the internet now. Like I want to hear them on the radio. I want to hear my name on the radio. I want to hear, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
real goals. You know what I'm saying? Like I could really care less about ever going platinum or probably ever having a million plays, even though it sounds good. And yeah, I love to have a million plays on my songs and my beats. Hell yeah. But I want my sound out there before me. My sound is my spirit. These beats are my feelings. You know what I'm saying? They're my art. It's like going to an art museum and, like I said, you put your painting out there. You want people to look at your painting and, you know what I'm saying, feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Instead of people just, coming by your house and seeing your page. You want the whole world to see your art. And that's how I want my beats. I want my music to be. I want the whole world to recognize this shit. These beats are not just beats. These beats are not just I'm gonna go make a beat, doom, doom, doom. Like, these beats that really come from the spirit, like for real. Like I want people to hear the real me, because these beats really let out the real me. Like you hear these beats, you'll probably, like I said, you'll know how I'm feeling. You'll probably the beat can talk to you more than I could. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So really, my goal is to have my art out there, have my art, have my sound out there.
Yeah,
have people appreciate it. They ain't gotta come by and buy beats all the time. But I love selling beats. I love getting money for beats. But it ain't no other better feeling to me than to hear somebody come to me and like, I love your beats. Oh, your sound is perfect. Boy, you got your own sound. Man, you need to take off with this. This is different. This don't sound like nobody else. You know what I'm saying? That feeling right there is the best feeling I ever would have when it comes to like this music shit. But
definitely.
it's like, yeah, when people buy beats, you know what I'm saying, they appreciate and willing to buy, you know what I'm saying, your art, your creation. But it's showing they appreciate it too. Don't get me wrong. It shows they appreciate the shit too, but it's like, it ain't just gotta always be about people buying your beats or music artists like buying your beats. Shoot, I appreciate it. Somebody, grandma came over here and was like, shoot, play that beat back one more time, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. Like, that I appreciate. Like, folks just want to hear the beat over and over and over again. Like, I'll be dropping snippets of beats on my Instagram and people be DMing me like, bro, I just played that snippet like 100 times last night. People DM me like, bro, I just went to sleep to your beats last night. Your beats are so smooth. Like when I drop smooth little MV, they're like, man, your beats are so smooth. I can go to sleep to your beats. Like they're real calm, they're real peaceful. They put me in a mind state. Like real deal feedback I would love to get from everybody in the world. So that's a big goal to hear, just to know that the world loves my creation instead of, just locally. I want it globally. That's my goal. make it global, make my sound global.
Yeah, man. Definitely. Even me personally, like your beats, even though the dark trap beat in general, but your sound and your beat, this is the type of shit that I used to know play when I used to like play Madden and shit or play UFC.
Facts.
This the type shit you put in the background that should just get you going. Or even when
Get
you
you
go to the
going.
gym and shit, you don't even
And
need no lyric.
none of that. It just the beat is the song itself. Facts.
And would you ever wanna like put your music in a horror movie?
Hell yeah. I love my beats in a horror movie, a sad movie, a comedy, anything, but for sure, a horror movie, though. Because I got this one, I forgot what his name is, but I think his name is Ryan Bandito or something like that. That's my boy, though, but he gets like little clips from scary movies, and he puts my beats behind the scary movies clips, and they make it look like, you know what I'm saying? Like the
Yeah,
beat is in the movie, and it actually will fit. And I'll be like,
yeah,
damn, I can actually picture my craft in the music scene. Like, I really would love that. And so for sure, I love for sure, I would actually love to hear my beats in the music scene. I
yeah,
mean the movie scene, for sure.
yeah. That'd be hard actually. They make like a horror movie, like but like in the hood.
But in the hood, me and Nutso and Alicia been talking about putting that shit together. Like, man, let's get a camera, let's just film our own movie. You know what I'm saying? Put our own music behind it, and that's something that probably might just come about. Probably not like this year, but for sure, like next year when everybody like together, for sure. Oh, it probably might be, a Yuneylae Nutso movie because we all got the chemistry together. Everybody fuck with each other. Everybody's cool with each other. Alicia and Nutso cool. I'm cool with Nutso. I'm cool with Alicia. Alicia cool with me. Like, it's all a good circle. It's gonna be a good vibe. It probably might be another Friday just in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? On the south side. You never know. So that's something we always be on the phone joking about, but we be dead ass serious. Like, bro, let's get a cameraman. Let's shoot a movie. Let's shoot our own little movie. So it's funny you said that.
Yeah, man.
That's something I do want to jump into.
Yeah, man. That's gonna be dope if you do that shit.
You got to
And
be in it.
nah,
We
man,
probably might take a trip.
I'm all for it, man. I'm taking the first flight for that.
Oh God, might be the plug for the movie.
And shit, there's a question that I ask to all my guests. What is your biggest principle? It could be like a quote or something that you will tell your kid or something that you've seen that mean a lot to you or that you tell yourself every day. Basically a key to life.
Feel like, hmm, hmm. Stand on that shit. Like just that quote. Stand on that shit. Like, stand on it. That whole quote. Stand on it. Like whatever you do, whatever you say, however you feel, stand on it. Don't back down. Don't let go. Don't fall back. Don't get scared. Stand on it. Be about it. Whether it's, you know what I'm saying, if you saying you gonna be the best producer, stand on it. Work for it. Do it. Don't just say it and then go do the whole opposite 2 minutes later. You saying you're gonna be the best producer, but 2 minutes later you just went to the movies to go, you know what I'm saying, go snack on some popcorn. Like, man, you supposed to be over here goddamn focused, man. You say you gonna be the best producer in the world, but now 2 minutes later you in the movie theater with laid up with some goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Or like I'm saying, it can be no matter what you do. If you're gonna be the best basketball player, stand on that. Go hit that gym. Go shoot 200 shots. Go shoot 10, 20 free throws all in a row. Don't miss not one. Stand on it. Work for that shit. Stand on that shit. You say you're gonna do something, do it. You say that's what you believe in, that's your dream. You stand on it. Don't give up, don't fall back, don't get scared, don't get intimidated by folks. There's always gonna be somebody to try to bring you down. Stand on what you believe and stand on what you want to do. Never give up, man. So my quote and my principle, stand on it. I've been saying that a lot lately on Twitter and on Instagram and on the phone. People like stand on that shit, like, because there's a lot of people that say they're gonna do something or they want to do something, but then it's like they don't really push for it. They don't really work for it. You don't see the work. You don't see them actually trying to work to do that. Work to become what they want to be. You know what I'm saying? That's why they still stuck, in the bottom, stuck in the back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you trying to work your way to the front. You trying to work your way to the top. You got to stand on that and keep going. Can't just, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be the best producer, but you probably had one rapper tell you he wasn't messing with that beat. So now that once that one rapper got and told you he wasn't messing with that beat, now you're in your feelings about making beats, and now you think about quitting. You know what I'm saying? You in your feelings, and now you feel like, man, I'm on a break, man. I can't make beats no more. Cause there's plenty of producers I run into like that for real, like, and I cannot stand it. That's one thing I can't stand. Like, I understand it, but I can't stand it. Like, people just send beats out, and then the rapper probably like give them feedback. They rap. Nobody ever came to me and said my beats is trash. They probably just like, I ain't feeling this beat for the moment. And I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, let's work on something. How you feeling right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, what type of beat you prefer? Or like singing a song that you aim at, like the type of vibe that you aiming for. And I'm gonna work for that. No matter if it take me 6-7 beats to get you to get there, get you to get on the beat. Best believe I'm gonna stand on it, and I'm gonna work for that. If I want you in it, I'm gonna work for it. I'm gonna stand on that. You got producers that's out here like they say they gonna do this, and they say they stand on it, they working, they gonna be the best, and they gonna be the top dog. But as soon as they get that one piece of criticism, they go straight down and they give up on themselves. Like, what was the purpose of being a producer? Not everybody gonna like, you know, what you make. Sometimes I learned that it ain't about what everybody feels about your sound. It's your art, it's your creation. If you don't appreciate it, nobody else gonna appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else gonna take it serious. If you can't take your own self serious, nobody else is gonna take you serious. So no matter what you do, you stand on that. You do what you're supposed to do. Do what you're supposed to do. Like I said, you can't be out here playing around. And it's cool, you know, live your life. You know, live your life. Ain't nothing wrong with living your life behind this music shit. You know what I'm saying? That's most of how I get all my ideas, just living life, go and experience some shit. But when I come back home, it ain't no, I'm finna snack, I'm finna call this girl, come pull up, or I'm finna go bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's shit. I'm finna lock in this studio, and I might have a girl pull up. The best believe before I mess with her, I'm gonna put in some time in this studio. You feel me? So, girl, she gotta understand that I'm standing on what I want to become. I'm not trying to fall back. I'm not trying to get no time, no setback. I'm really working for what I want to do. So stand on is the biggest principle, the biggest phrase I probably ever thought about and came about lately. I got that principle coming out the hospital. My mind ain't really been that good till I came out of the hospital. Like I said, I came out of the hospital, my mind's been straight. I really been focused, and that's been something that really been sticking to me ever since I got out of the hospital. Because your time is short. You'll never know when it could be. You probably crashing out next, 2 days later you dead. When you probably, you know what I'm saying? Or it could be anything tragic. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate and just manipulate and take advantage of all the time you got. Cause I'm 25 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Atlanta. Not many people around here at my age live that long, especially in this generation. A lot of people my age is dying. My partner, little kid, dying. You got a lot of YSL members that's my family dying. You know what I'm saying? From being shot or just drugs. You know what I'm saying? Being in the wrong beats. You know what I'm saying? In jail. The whole YSL Rico, like, you'll never know when it's your time to go. So while you still here, while you got this freedom, enjoy it, take advantage of it, and stand on what you want to do. So, sure.
Yeah, man. Those words speak volumes coming from you. And we're gonna hand on that. But do you have any last words for like the people that's watching, your supporters, anybody? What can they expect from Yuneylae?
But anybody can expect from me, man, a whole lot of work coming in. More me and Mo Trapper. A hell of a lot more me and Alicia G. A hell of a lot more me and Nuts on the way. Me and Nuts have been on the quiet lately, but we coming back up for sure. Me and Chloe coming in. I got a lot of artists I want to shout out. I don't want to spoil the whole video and just shout them out, but everybody that I fuck with, man, shouts out to y'all. Shouts out to my boy A Court. Shouts out to the whole Prevail. Shouts out to Defiant, my boys Taco, YL, Y1. A lot of people, man. A lot of people, they know I got a lot going on, and I'm networking with a lot more producers. I used to be silent and to myself, but I'm networking with a lot of people. Anybody that want to work with me, I'm down. Like I said, I gave shout outs to the main people that I'm really messing with. If I left you out, you know what I'm saying? It's still our love. We're going to probably make another part 2 whenever something else pop up. You know what I'm saying? We coming up. This is most definitely a step ladder, a big ladder that into what I really want to do. And I appreciate you, Dr. A. But, hey, for real, I really appreciate it. I really needed the time to step out and talk about what's been going on and what I do have going on in the future for sure. So I appreciate you for sure. Appreciate Everybody fuck on me, but main shout out, appreciate my girl Lisa G. That's my dog. That's my dog for sure.
So man, shout out to everyone, man. Shout out to you for pulling up. You know, we are YN in the building. Y'all make sure y'all check out everything got going on. You know, all the
Yeah.
links in the description. And yeah, we're gonna leave it like that. It was Darts from World is Mine, and we fucking out. Let's get it.